Good evening and welcome to Hungary Report, start of public media and one's foreign language news shows. I'm Csenga Gabriela Iboya with today's news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Let's begin. A ceasefire and peace negotiations are needed as soon as possible, but Austria was the only country other than Hungary to mention this in the General Affairs Council, said Judith Varga in Luxembourg. The Minister of Justice added that the European Commission's proposals should serve the security of energy supplies, but they may instead cause a crisis. She pointed out that no one had investigated the effects of the sanctions, which is why, in addition to Hungary, several large member states have expressed concern. When inflation is unleashed in Europe, the economy does not particularly need internal borders to be rebuilt due to illegal migration. The Parliamentary State Secretary of the Ministry of Interior spoke about this at the farewell of the police contingent leaving for North Macedonia. Vencerétvári said Hungary has contributed almost 2,200 people to the defence of the southern border of North Macedonia. Hungarian uniformed officers prevented more than 16,000 illegal border crossings. The State Secretary emphasised that in recent years, Hungary spent more than 600 billion forints, or some 1.5 billion euros, to protect the EU's external borders, of which less than 2% was reimbursed. A Japanese company producing battery additives has expanded its Hungarian plant in Újhartyán. The company built a 6,000 square metre hall worth 7 billion forints, or some 70 million euros. All the while in Nyíregyháza, a South Korean company is building its first European factory, where they will also make battery components for electric cars. At the laying of the foundation stone, Péter Szijjártó spoke about how, despite the crisis, Hungary broke its investment record this year as well. And finally, the permanent exhibition of the Museum of Fine Arts has been enriched with a special masterpiece by El Greco. During the 20th century, the painting Portrait of Saint Aloysius Gonzaga was in several private collections and for a while also a Hungarian collector's. Finally, this year, after more than 100 years, it is once again in Hungary. Starting next Friday, the public will be able to see it at a large-scale exhibition of El Greco's works, in the company of more than 100 works by the Greek-born Spanish master. And that's all for now, but don't forget you can catch Hungary Reports every night after 11 o'clock news and online as always. Do stick around and watch our German, Russian and Chinese language news. Thank you for watching and have a lovely evening.